evening and welcome to the News at 10. I'm Linda Shongwe. Welcome and thank you for joining us. We'll start looking at our headlines making our top stories. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs have commended His Majesty King Yemaswati III for his leadership in ensuring that the Yemaswati are safely evacuated out of Ukraine. BULLETIN folk today were receiving a report from their Member of Parliament as he was visiting Mandabeni Royal Chiefdom. Residents of Lamkabi received a free medical service from the Taiwan Technical Mission. Yemaswati are encouraged to heed to the protocols of halting the spread of COVID-19. Wash your hands with soap and water, sanitize, wear a mask, and visit the sites where the Ministry of Health have manned health practitioners to give you your vaccination jab to be herd immune against coronavirus. And now the news. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation commends His Majesty for playing a role in the safe evacuation of Yemaswati who were stuck in Ukraine. Yemaswati students who were in that country studying were brought back into the country through the assistance of technical missions in Europe and other neighboring countries of Ukraine. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation would like to express profound gratitude to His Majesty King Yemaswati III, King Ngoyam of the Kingdom of Eswatini, for ensuring the safe return of Yemaswati students who were stranded. His Majesty's unwavering commitment in ensuring the well-being and safety of all Yemaswati locally and abroad was put to the test by the ongoing events in Ukraine, and indeed through his wisdom and counsel, love for his nation, the ministry has facilitated the return home of all Yemaswati students studying in Ukraine. Through the wise leadership, the ministry is still committed to ensure the safe return of all Yemaswati remaining in Ukraine. In the same vein, the ministry wishes to thank His Majesty King Yemaswati III and the kingdom's international friends for critical role they played in ensuring success of the evacuation process. This statement has been released to the media by Senator Tsugidladla, the Minister for Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, reporting Linda Shongwe, Mbabane. Mandabeni Royal Chiefdom hosted a meeting to receive a report of the Spokosini Nkundla. The Member of Parliament stated that government was unable to deliver proper service to Yemaswati after facing challenges countrywide. The Minister continued to present a report stating that COVID-19, the unrest, and climate change are part of the challenges that hindered government to present its service to the people. Spokosini Member of Parliament Honorable Mduduzi Matsebula stated that he has been able to present motions as he was being sent by the members of his constituency. Matsebula stated that he was presenting a report for year 2021 as they tap into 2022. They are looking forward to receive more contributions from the residents so that he can take them to Parliament to acquire special services that will be of benefit to the community in all his in all the royal chiefdom under his constituency.
Njengalo ndawo naka nje kusuka kubo 2020 kutala kubo 2021 beyikhasa le service delivery. Nitasicolela ke njengabahlonishwa leni bathumile vele kuyendeka lo singalesinye isikhathi sitikhanze nathi sesitingela ngakade kepha sigadze sisibuye nenyamadana ukhanze kusile simo lembili asivumi lama fiscal challenges letimali tahulumende kude lete kwenda lo msebenzi COVID-19 udlalile ichaza kuloko political tensions asifakile sandla nawo lahlekile impahla yalahleka impilo lamakhaya ema breadwinner alimala ahlele emakhaya asakhona kuyosebenza ngiwona lama political tension mental health iphakamile. Hayi kini kuphela nakithi sibahlonishwa. Mina nje ngihleli lehlendlweni ngithola ibhungane lishaya lifastelo ngiyavuka ngethukile. Ingqondo ihlukumetekile ngoba silethenjiswa images nathi.
The members of the community were also given an opportunity to ask.
Lamane usibukele lokho ukuthi nawungathi uyaphakamisa eParliament angeke mhlonishwa sikhone kuphila ngale mali abasinika yona 2.5 per month. Udla kwenyukile, petrol uyanyuka, sinkwanasi siyenyuka. Nga 2.5 kude lengakwena. Na imithelo iyakhuphuka nyana.
Njobasho nje sikhulumisa vele le mali seyiholwa incane. Imali seyitholwa kalula ngokuthi uhlale umuntu enzanyeni uthathe le mali. Lokumqala lokho. Nakuthi kamhlonishwa wami nabe live sa rely kwakhena imali ngekuthi lincinde la kulabantu. Kusikhalo leso bekunene. Uhulumeni akazame letinye tindlela tekwakha imali hayi lokuncinda la mithelweni.
Ngiyacela Nkundla, ngiyacela nangabe ninemandla ekukwenda lokuthi manje nisidududelele leli bandla letemngcele. Sikhalo sami ngileso. Akuna project letawendiwa. Ngenzaba imba. Nyalo nje imali nayo iyajika. Mina ngisola nini ebandla ncane. Nyalo sitendlelo la.
Linda Shong of Channel Yemaswati News with Kimberly Mavuso, spokesperson.
The Taiwan Technical Mission afforded cheap and free medical services to Lamkapi folk. They stated that they have been able to assist many people in the various communities around the country. They will continue to afford such services when invited.
The Taiwan Technical Mission continued to afford cheap and free medical services to Yemaswati in the communities. Today they visited Lamkabi area in collaboration with their Member of Parliament to assist the elderly and children to accessing medical assistance.
On behalf of my ambassador, Jeremy Liang, I'm very happy to come here to have a free clinic service for local people. Actually, for the past few years, we serve different Inkunda 6 times every year. But from this year, we are going to have 12 times, which means every month we have one clinic service.
More important, because we have a special doctor here, we have orthopedic here, we have a gynecology doctor here, we have a neurosurgeon doctor here. We can find the patient, maybe 5%, they need a further help, go to Babani.
The Member of Parliament commended the support from the Taiwan Technical Mission as the elderly are in need of proper medical care.
So ke bantu balana vele balidzinga lo sito letempilo kude nje clinic lethutane na emhlonishwa bekashilo ke ukuthi vele uthi aba provider ngale mobile clinic ukuthi at least ke letempilo tibe khona kubethutane ngale simo sekuthi ke bantu bakhona labanye siyathi nje emsakade ukuthi banye baphelele imisebenzi ngenzaba yeCovid basemakhaya so kudinga ukuthi bagibele amabhasi betele imali egibele amabhasi so ke nje umhlonishwa wakhiphile akhe amabhasi sabalandzelena nalena basonzele ababethutana.
The beneficiaries also appreciated their Member of Parliament, the Taiwan government, for the assistance.
Ngiyajabula ke kakhulu kungathi nje bangaqhubeka njalo umhlonishwa asilethele labantu labatasisita ngoba nedibhedlela tikashana nana umfana nje zositakele unetilonza sowatholela amaphilisi nami sengiphilile.
Nabantu labadzala ikakhulu sibonga umhlonishwa wethu losicabangele ukuthi bantu bahamba balanze nalabantu labadzala labangasakhona ukuhamba bathwale abalethela lo lusito siyalibonga kakhulu.
Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shong with Kimberly Mavuso, Lamkapi.
HF held today, Thursday, meeting where they were collaborating with women celebrating International Women's Day, presenting the challenges faced by young girls and women in their various fraternities, where they were sharing ideas on how they should handle the challenges when they come across them.
AHF ESWATINI collaborated with different stakeholders to stage an International Women's Day where they were discussing on issues that affect women and girls so that they can be empowered and play a major role in the community. Tulani Mtetwa for AHF stated the reason for their meeting.
Namuhla sigubha lo mkhosi kuzama ukuthi sicushise bantwana ikakhulu i-youth ukuthi bakhone nabo ukudimela mawubuka nje lesicubulo salomsebenzi sithi break the bias mawubeka ngalolu lwaka George ngesiswati sithi akuphume diphele letingcinamba leti bavalela ukuthi bakhule babe bantu batitsanze babe nesibinzi bakhona ukuthi babe bantu nabo labakhona kuphela ukuthi kube khona inzima labayidlalako emimangweni ezibakhula. Namuhla nje sihlanganyele naletinye tinhlangano sitabakhulumisa sitawubafundzisa.
Visiwe Vilani stated that as women they continue to face challenges and they are expected to share their experiences to the young ones.
So lithuba la namuhla lokuthi manje ke sikhone ukuthi sikhulumisane nabo sikhone ukuthi sibatshele lokuthi indlela ihambe kanje ungumake uyasuka kuba mncane ukhule ube mtsalane kwekuthi ke yini thinking aleti khona letivame kwenteka nabo batawukhona ukuthi manje ke basisherishele sikhone nokuthi sisitane kuloko ukuthi letimvo leti atiqali ngabo naloko ukuthi ke sibakhumbude ukuthi manje ke sibomake simgcoka sihlukene kona.
One of the ladies from the different stakeholders also appreciated the opportunity where they share ideas as women.
Bandlulo lukhona kutenhlala kahle abomake etindzabeni tembusave etindzabeni temithetho lesinayo thine bakadays for girls besitokhulumisa lendzaba yokuthi unato tona leti tekumanage our menstruation siyadzinga lokuthi kube nemithetho letawushaya kusibukela kutidzingo tethu leti tendalo tinakekeli.
Linda Shong of Channel Yemaswati News with Kimberly Mavuso Matsapa.
Uyezwana lalela sikutshele tindzaba letibuye enkosini. Uyezwana uthokandaba luthango lonke lakahowo aliphele esigodlweni ebuhleni luphelene ebugani bakhe ngumhla tilishumi lesiphohlongo kweyosi ngemgcibelo engomeni yakhe ngelisonto ayachithwe emabutho abophezu kwemkhono bayethe wena phakathi
bayethe wena phakathi.
Welcome back. You're still watching channel Yemaswati News, and we'd like to welcome those who've just joined us. We'll take a look at our international stories. The Zulu Kingdom today celebrated the 1-year milestone after the demise of King Goodwill Zwelithini. On another note, SADC region has continued to send condolences to the Republic of Zambia as news emerged that the former president Rupiah Banda is went to be with the Lord. 1-year memorial prayer service was staged for the late King Goodwill Zwelithini, King Misuzulu Zwelithini, the current king for the AmaZulu nation, was with Amabuto at the hospital where the king passed on to continue and conduct a service which is cultural. Attendance was amazing as many people from the KwaZulu-Natal province were attending, remembering the throne or the reign of their former king Goodwill Zwelithini. Inkosi Mangosuthu Buthelezi also condemned the act of division that is among the AmaZulu kingdom and stated that it is important for them to reconcile and be united as they celebrate 1-year memorial service for the late King Goodwill Zwelithini. On another note, the SADC region continued to send condolences to the Republic of Zambia. News emerged that the former president, who was the 4th president of Zambia, Rupiah Banda, passed on. It is stated that he played a role in uniting different countries and also continued to create relationships with many countries in areas of development, as he was also a friend to ESWATINI. Banda is said to have passed on at the age of 85. For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shongwe. Babane. Community policemen of Upeleni dismissed one of their members from duty, stating that he is implicated in the rustling of cattle to South Africa and in local cities where he was dealing with people who used to come to the community to buy stolen cows. Community policemen of Upeleni dismissed one of their members after he is being implicated in the issue of cattle rustling in the community, as he's being implicated in many different cases, as there was suspicion that the cattle were being trafficked to the neighboring South Africa. One of the community policemen, July Ndwande, state more.
Lokunye lesikhanzile ukuthi tiyahlatshwa kuhlatshelwe la emahlathini letinye takhona bese sekuphikwa ke ngalokuthi kumbe tiyahamba tiyakubo South Africa. Njengaloku sihlangene nje namhla la evikini leliphelile sakhanza ukuthi khona lomunye loliphoyisa lemango lothinzekako kuko khona lokwebuka kwetinkomo kunetinkomo lokhanza ukuthi betihlatshwa kuhlatshelwa khona la ikhathe emahlathini lebetibitwa ngekuthi tiyimidu. So besithe jake namhla kutolikhulumisa ngoba evikini leliphelile asilitholanga silikhulumisa ukuthi kuya ngani ukuthi likhanzakale limbanzakanyeka kuletinto leti liyaveta ke lelijala lithi belishiyeka belihlale likwenda kona kodwa nje bekulishiya vele liyakuvuma konke lokho sesithi ke cha asilithathe vele silimikise emphakathini libonakala emphakathini lokuthi emphakathini balikhulumisa bathini ngoba mhlawumbe emaphoyiseni laya balisesha kuloko labalisesha kibo kodwa nje kuloko lelikhulumile kithi namhla sithi vele aliye emphakathini likhulume mhlawumbe phambi kwabandla kancane kusho lo ukuthi lona lingenephi lisifake isandla kuko lokho kwetingoma. ngeke ukuthi ke kumbe silicele lokuthi cha vele ekubeni iphoyisa lemango sithina njengemaphoyisa emango siphuma nalesinqumo sokuthi sicela ukuthi vele akeme lokusebenza njengeliphoyisa lemango ngoba wona eligama lemaphoyisa emango kulomphakathi wasekupheleni. Ngeke akhiphe konke mina kethu kepha nje khanzile uthi ayakuhlalele letintshabeni bonisa abone labo labavamise kuthenga inkomo ukuthi nje umuntu lochamuka nebantu ngale lovela kumuntu nangabe inkomo beyingumduka amvete leyo muntu wathi le nkomo mhlawumbe beyiyakhe bangawendi nemaphepha ihlatshwe nje ihambe njengaloko injalo lesikhanzeke thina ukuthi kulicala njengeliphoyisa lemango ukuthi kungaba nenkomo lehlatshwa la angadi lamaphoyisa emango kwathi yena yedwa.
Uchani Yemaswati News, Linda Shong, Kimberly Mavuso, Gupeleni.
Traditional healers are persuading government to allow them to secure licenses that will grant them to own premises with marijuana trees so that they can use for medicine purposes.
Traditional healers continue to plead their case and stating the importance of government to allow them to secure license so that they can have marijuana trees in their vicinity so that they can prepare them for medicinal purposes. We conducted an interview with one of the traditionalists.
Sihlahla lesesango siyasita kakhulu umuntu lophethwe BP. Siyasita futhi umuntu lophethwe isifuba. Siyasita futhi ngisho emadolweni kubantu abadala. Siyasita na uphethwe isisu. Uyasihlanganisa nelibisi. Bese uyasibilisa so uyakhona kunatha njengelitiya. Siyakwenda la ukuthi ube ngcono. Ngisho nenhlitiyo imbala siyanceda.
Laba lebese bayibhema ke.
Awu laba bese bayibhema ngeke ngikhulume ngabo. Ngikhuluma ngalokuthi mina kusihlahla lesiphilisayo.
Lokusho vele niyayidinga le license ethini benaso nisilime lesihlahla.
Siyayidinga kakhulu ngoba siyayibona imphefumulo isengcupheni ngoba ke sisaba umthetho sibese sesiyasaba ukuthi sisebenzise kahle kahle simbili.
Lokusho sinaze nanikwa nje sabasemthethweni batawuphila abantu abaningi.
Baningi abantu abatawuphumelela ngempilo.
Ukuwena gogo usebenzela khona kumathapha?
Ngisebenzela mina khona kumathapha ekwaluseni ngila emzamo isitolo.
Channel Yemaswati News, Linda Shong, and a report combined by Justice Lamini Manzini.
An elderly man of Skangeni is pleading for assistance from the nation. He stated that he was able to do work on his own, but now he cannot be able to since he is old and his daughter is unable to secure enough money to build a strong structure for him.
An elderly man of Makwane is pleading for assistance from the nation. The elder stated that the unseasonal rain that the country experienced in the previous months has been affecting him negatively, as he was unable to cover himself in the state of the house that he lives in, pleading for a strong structure for Yemaswati to contribute.
Aw, ngihlala kakhuni lapha kuya ngekuya kufinyela emandla. Kufinyela kwami emandla ngibese ngibanjwa kugula. Letindlu kwesitiyasala tinje tingebelele. Ngithi nangishoko ngifuna ukuthi manje ngithole lilawu linye lesitini. Ngiyahluleka. Imali ishona le iyaphelela endleleni. Ngakho ke ngize ngiyafika lapha nje ngifikisa ngilokuthi solo ngiyahluleka ngiyaqela vele labanelusito bangangisita bengozi bangifake isandla ngwele bengitendela mina bengameme bonkonke nje bengikwenda lula kepha namuhla nami sengiyamazi kanti siwonke kanjani lube ngihamba lapha sengehlulwa yini ngingajubi ngendlela sengehluleka ngisho ke ngako ukuthi awu labana nempilo nelusito ngiyabacela bongosi abafake tandla kungasimngedwa ke live lonke kepha nje ngikhalela mina angikhaleli labantu ngikhalela mina.
One of the community members also pleaded on his behalf.
Boja belikhuthele leli kakhulu kodwa lithi lamandla ngosami njengoba nilibona nje litatabu kanje. Sikamane into enkosi mangabe khona la thola khona lesitho siyacela sibe mango sibendlunguzo manje kube khona la into enkosi ethi ngamsitha khona umnomzana ude lo lwangamsitha ngoba lo mfana akhe intombatana naye ukude le toha.
Those who are willing to assist can contact Channel Yemaswati on 7607 3020. For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Lida Shongwe with Kimbale Mavuso Makwane.
Now taking a look at our sports news, Bafana Swallows fans were happy as their team was able to secure 3 points in a match which was staged at the Mavuso Sports Center.
Bafana Swallows were able to score their 3 points in a victory of a game they were playing against Tambuti FC at the Mavuso Sports Center. They continued to play and showed energy while the other team were giving them a tough time. They were able to pass through with a 0-0.
You see the way they send a corner, they send the fighting spirit. Then it's the thing they say corner about this system. My point is what our kind of soul my point because now last at the corner as but I'm happy because tomorrow is Kulmalam Swallows in number 3. Last corner number 3. We're okay. We still got 3 points number 3. We're okay right now. Yeah, the way Tino Svelda corner, I don't understand. First half is like 20 minutes because of the stop and go. And second half they came back, they free throw, Papagi pass, then thinking they approach Yabo, and they're just kicking us. And the problem is the other teams are going this one. We watched them against but they didn't do this thing. But today, because it Swallows, they're just kicking our players. So I don't understand why they're doing this. But maybe structured Sabo. But let's wait and see going forward.
So Zamakansa squad, we structure so we started creating some chances and just also how to convert. Because the biggest intention was to get the team playing, flowing. Even now the team structure squad to attack and defend as a team. So
for Channel Yemaswati News, Linda Shaw, a report combined by Justice Lamini Manzini.
Recapping our top stories to ending this news. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation commend His Majesty for ensuring a safe evacuation of Yemaswati who were stuck in Ukraine. Spokosini folk were gathered today at Mandabeni Royal Chiefdom, where they were being given a report by the Member of Parliament on how 2021 progressed, and now they will start afresh on year 2022 and will continue to apply for more motions to be set in Parliament. Residents of Lamkapi also received free medical care from the Taiwan Technical Mission. Well, that's all for today. We'll leave you with a detailed weather focus for the country and selected towns outside the country. A good night, and we hope that you'll enjoy the next following programs. Good night.
This weather forecast is proudly brought to you by FSRA.